Welcome back to the Collector Zone. I'm Jeff Dickinson, and today we're checking out my collection of the PlayStation Underground as well as the PlayStation Magazine. These were scored back in the day when PlayStation first came out, and this collection is going up on the Collector Zone eBay store. Now let's go ahead and dive into the first collection, which is going to be PlayStation Underground. Now with this, I'm going to include this sampler disc. I got this, I can't remember where I got it, but I got it as volume 3. And just to show you here, all these are in really good condition. They do have some minor surface scratches, as you can see right here. Other than that, they play just fine. And let me show you back here. This is what this looks like. So here's some writing here. That way you can read it, pause it, do your due diligence, man. There you go. This will come with this stack here. Now let me show you here. This is going to be the very first one. And this was sent to my house, so it's got these labels here. Back in the days, man. So it comes with this nice little book here. And everything is intact. So, you know, it's attached to it. And then here are your 2 discs. Now I'm going to show you the disc. Like I said, all of these are in really good condition. They do have just minor wear scratches because, you know, it's spent in a little thing. So yeah, go ahead and put this here. This is going to be your volume 2, issue 1. Trying to keep it focused in the camera, man, sorry. All these were kept in a little box over the years. I just came across them while I was going through stuff, and I like it. Like, this is all attached, by the way. I like it. I mean, it's just something, you know, back in the days, this is how they got out the word of the new games. It's not like the way it is today. Now, some of these, you know, let me show you this here. Some of these come off here because, you know, I literally, you know, they sit in here. It's like a tooth, you know, not, it kind of broke off a little bit. So let me show you this here. So as you can see right here, up in this corner. So, you know, be careful when you open this up. Here's 2.2. Now, I can't remember if this was shipped. I think it was like once every 2 or 3 months. And all these have these little books outside. I mean, you hit the camera. All these have these little books here. And they're in really, really good condition. This is what this looks like. This one, the tooth is not coming out. So over the years, over the time, let's put it that way, they had improved its boxes a little bit. All these are cardboard. They have demos on here. They have videos, because, you know, you can play videos. There's music videos. There's things that they're hidden. And so you had to hit like a certain type of buttons. Blasto, I love this game. Because of this disc here, I went ahead and got Blasto. Phil Hartman, old school Saturday Night Live alumni and news radio, stamp comedian. Guys, here's a little surface scratches. These are nice and clean. They just have scratches. And you might want to go ahead and throw a little cleaner on it if you want. But they all play perfectly fine. But he was part of the Blasto. So this is going to be your 3.2, because what here was 3, and this is 3.2. So that's the first one. This is the second one. There's, you know, there is some little wear here on the corners bent a little bit, but other than that, now here there are some sheets here. So I wrote down what to do here, and you got some cool stuff. I'm not sure what this is. Nothing much, but I will leave this here because it pertains to one of those discs. Let me show you this here. Once again, this is only have minor surface scratches, if anything. I'm saying that minor surface scratches as I'm doing this because sometimes I can see it, sometimes I can't. So that's how minor it is. Oh, Blasto. Codes. I wrote stuff down. So that one has Crash Bandicoot video, Spawn video. Here we go. Let me do this for you. So the disc one has the archives, the vault, the entertainment center, and then there's some stuff here. There's videos and music videos and stuff. Because this is Sony and they're tied into their music, you know, that's that. All right, here's volume 3, issue 3. So during the time, they were doing extra, you know, issues with an issue and then a sub issue. Let me show you here. On the eBay listing, I will refer to you to this video because there's too many pictures to take. I will just do a few, and that way you can check them out. This is going to be 3.4. I remember subscribing to this for first 3 years, I believe. So from 1997, I think it came out. Everything's all attached still. See here? So nothing's been torn out or sent off. I just kept everything as is. I try to keep everything as is. Once again here, this popped off here. Over time, you know, they do that. Here's this right here. And then, once again, hopefully you can see it. There's some, once again, a little bit minor scratches. This one, I don't see any, but here I see, I think, one or so. But like I said, these things play perfectly. They pop in right just fine. But because of these cases, sometimes the disc pops out. So be very careful when you open this. This, I believe, was a Christmas issue. So I remember the snow. This is going to be volume 4. And after they first sent the first one, I started getting them in this little package thing. Look, here's this right here. Now, I did tape this here. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. So if you could try to take it off, you know, that's how that is. So, yeah, this is Christmas because it had this little snowflake thing going on. Once again, all these discs are in really good condition. I probably played them once or twice, playing some demos, but they all stayed in these cases over the years. And so, straight from the 90s, and this is 2000 here. This is all stacked, I believe, from the 90s. This is going to be 4.1, and this is where this stops here, year 2000. So, this started in 97 and going through the year 2000. So, this is a fine little collection. If you're into Nintendo, PlayStation like you are with me. If you're into old school PlayStation. This is when the PS2, because you see right here, had a little 25% off there. Yep, really good condition. And that would do it for this stack here. Once again, this is the PlayStation Underground. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 issues, along with the sampler disc. I would like to say this came with the PlayStation. Maybe not. Maybe I picked it up over at the... because sometimes they gave them away over at the little... you know, when you go to the video game store. Now, here is the PlayStation magazine. Back in the days, you could buy a magazine, and these came with it for free. Now, or with the magazine, let's put it that way. I no longer have the magazines, but I have all the demo discs. So this will be on a separate listing. Now we got disc 1, 2, 3. I'm missing 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I was a faithful subscriber. Here's disc 11. There's 11 right here. I don't know if you see that. And 12. Missing 14. Here's 15. Missing 16, 17. Here's 18. And 19. 20. 21. And then here's some stuff. There's 21 volumes here, missing a few, as I mentioned. And here's what I'm throwing in with this one. This is going to be a sampler disc here. It's not part of the magazine, but it's a PlayStation official. Can't remember how I got it. I'm going to throw in this one, a siphon filter, because I can't find this too, and I think it was 3 discs. So I'll throw that in there, let you play the first level. And you'll get a copy of Driver. Yeah, look at that. So we'll go ahead and show you Driver. We'll go backwards. Once again, you got to clean it a little bit here. It's got some scratches, but this played just fine. I went ahead and popped this in, each and every one of them, and they booted up. So there's Driver. Siphon filter was a, here this comes out like that, was a Blockbuster rental. I think I might have accidentally had it in my system and returned the rest. I don't remember how that story worked out, but I'm pretty sure something happened. But I wound up with this one somehow. This is going to be your magazine here. Here we go. And like I said, they all have minor wear on it. Now, these discs here, because it's attached to this here, so, you know, some of these are like that. So here's what this looks like. And back into this. Once again, you know, I can't stress enough, there's going to be some minor scratches here. This is 19 and 18 here, going backwards. Now this is going to have to pop out here. And I believe that, yeah, this lifts up like this. And this is in pretty good. There you go. Yeah, I mean, when the PlayStation first came out, here's this right here. Try not to get glare of me in there. When the PlayStation first came out, I went from the Super Nintendo to this. N64 was, I don't think it was a thing. Now look here, this is coming out undone here, so please be careful. Mainly you're getting these. Yeah, there's going to be some of these cases didn't hold up over time well. So this is what this looks like for here. The little here we go. The little teeth, man, they break. As you can see, oh, hit the camera. One just came right off, right there. So when you get these, you might want to put them in a different case. This is how this is coming. This is how this looks. So, yeah, this is 10 and 9. So, and this one's over here. If I keep on hitting the camera, man, I'm sorry. Just want to show you the condition. These, like I said, been played very little. I just, you know, I usually play them once, check out some demos, and then I put it aside. The ones that are missing was the issues that I had was not able to buy. I know that some of these issues sold quickly at the, you know, when I went to pick one up. These mainly sold at bookstores, wherever magazines were sold, you know. I remember going to a bookstore and getting some of these. They were at the grocery store. Remember when grocery stores used to sell magazines and stuff? You know, they still do, but not to extent. I see right here, just got cleaned up a little bit, but has some minor scratches, but it's not really bad. You know, like I said, all these, I just literally popped them in and played them, and they played just fine. I have a PS2 that I tested on, so all this has been tested on my PS2. I no longer have my PS1. When the PS2 came out, oh, check this out. Who remembers CD Warehouse? Yeah, when I got my PS2, I had looked at my PS1 in the corner and said, "What am I doing with this?" And here's 1 and 2. So I wound up selling my PS1 because the PS2 played both PS1 and PS2. And then here's this right here. So we'll go ahead and we'll recap here. I want to make sure I didn't do it too fast. So here's all your demos and stuff. Just like the PlayStation Underground, I'm not sure if they had a lot of, videos and stuff, but I do remember plethora of, this is a 3, plethora of, demos. Once again, there's 1, 2, 3, missing 4, here's 5, and here's 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10, 11, there you go, 12, missing 13 and 14, remember that, you get 15. Now this one has there's the games all the way circling around here, so that way you can see. And now missing 16 and 17, but here's 18. And this is when they started doing this little games around here. So I'm going to go a little slower here so we can see. And here's 19. Here's 20. So you're getting pretty much a really good collection of the PlayStation official magazine. And there's dates on here. Like this says 1999 here in the corner. And of course you get this demo disc. Oh, and then of course, Siphon Filter, disc 1. Apologize for not having the other discs. And you get the driver game. You are the wheelman. So yeah, this is what you're gonna get. This is June 99. May 99. Let's see here. April 99. This is going to be, where's my date? Here you go. December 98. And this one here, there's a day on, oh, here you go. September 98. So once a month these came out. August 98. This is July 99. June, 98, excuse me. 98 right here. July 98. June 98. May 98. April 98. March 98. And this is February. We remember, see, this is February for 5 and March. So it looks like they skipped. Something happened with the magazine. So February, there's nothing in March. No, there is something in March. I'm sorry, my bad. It's been one of those days. Yeah. So it's falling each month. My bad. All right, this is December 97. And this is going to be November 97. And disc one came out in October of 92. No, excuse me, 97. 92. See, I'm telling you, man. So from October 1997 on, this is what you get. So once again, guys, these are going to be up for the Collector's Zone eBay store. This is going to be under one listing. This is going to be in the other. I appreciate the hang time. Big shout out to all my new subscribers. The channel's growing. When that happens, man, I get happy. I appreciate you. But most importantly, I have to give it to my OGs. You're the guys at the very beginning who supported the channel back in the days when this was all underground. Until next time, my fellow gamers, game on. Keep an eye on the Collector's Zone eBay store. Links below. And we'll catch you in the next one. Laters.